today is, guess what today is? Today is Christmas Day 2025. I am here in Sweet Annie's kitchen and we are going to be doing a fantastic recipe for you. This is a recipe that I have never done on any channel, and that the reason is because I don't really eat it. Like, I might eat piece like once a year or something like that if I go to lunch or something, but I don't eat it like on a constant basis. And the recipe that we are going to be looking at today is our baked ham or Christmas ham. Now, let me give you a little story. In Barbados, all of these things used to be done on Christmas Eve. We had a fantastic live last night over on TikTok where I did a couple of recipes for you, but this recipe, I wanted to do it for my channel because I've never done it for my channel. So that is why I'm here. So my name is Annie, and if you're here for the first time, welcome. And if you are returning back, welcome back, and thank you for stopping back. So I hope that y'all enjoy this recipe because I know that I'm gonna enjoy bringing it for you. So just stay tuned and we will start. So because I like ingredients here. I'm gonna have some whole cloves because we are gonna put cloves in it. And you know, this is something that came down through the generations in the Caribbean. And I always wonder why they put cloves in it. And the reason that they put cloves in the ham is because what happens is that the cloves, they kill any kind of bacteria that might be on the ham, which I thought was so cool. And I found out within the last couple of, I don't even know how long I found it out. But what we are going to do first is we are going to like give our ham a few little jabs because we're going to put this especially in the skin. Some people slice it, but I like my skin. Yeah, it's pretty soft. Now in Barbados we do a ham called Farmer's Choice, which is awesome. That ham is like, I don't know, it has such a great flavor. But this ham is a ham called from Cook's something. So I am going to be trying this, and then on top of that, let me just wash my hands first because I washed my hands before, but let me just wash my hands again. And I'm going to be making some eggnog for you. So if you wanted to see me make that eggnog, just stay tuned to this channel because I made it last year and it was such a big hit. My daughter really loved it. So I am going to be making that for you. So I am going to just stick these cloves all over this ham. Yeah, but I was growing up and I saw the older generation. The older generation was always onto something, you know. They really knew stuff that passed down through the generations. But anyway, what I'll do this off camera, and then I will be right back to show you the outcome. All right, I've finished putting my cloves in there. If you wanted to put more, you can put more. You can put any amount that you want. The cloves just give it a taste that is just so unique. And I love it with the cloves. And the thing about ham, my children appreciated it so much because in my household, they only got ham once a year. And that is it, just once a year. So they really, really, really appreciate it. So now, what we are going to do, we're going to step across here and we are going to just make some glaze to put on top. And then we will put our ham in the oven. And the reason I'm putting on the glaze first before I put it in the oven and not at last is because I want the glaze to penetrate all these wonderful notches that I put in this ham. I want it to penetrate inside. So I am going to use, this is my pineapple slices. I'm going to use the juice from the pineapple. Just some of the juice from the pineapple. And let me just turn on the stove. Then we are going to put some sugar right inside here. And this is some brown cane sugar. And this was a half cup I had in here, but I used probably half of that. I'm going to put some honey on top as well. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put the honey in here with the glaze. I am just going to brush some on top. So you know what? We could use a half cup of the sugar. You know, that's good. Just give it such a nice taste. Then I'm just going to put in a little mustard. I'm going to put in, let's put in a teaspoon of cinnamon. There's a tablespoon. Let's put in a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then I am going to put in a teaspoon, and this is my ginger powder. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of the ginger powder as well. Right. So we're going to let this come to a boil, and then we will be right back. All right, you're just going to let that boil up. Then we'll be right back. I'm the only person here. I cooked so much food yesterday, and it was like so good. So I will be right back. All right, it is boiling nicely, and it is becoming like a glaze-like consistency. Then I'll just, when it cools down slightly, I'll just put some honey inside, and I'll show you the rest. This is going to have such a sweet and savory consistency that we love. All right, so our thing is like a gel-like consistency, but I'm gonna just put it in this cup for easy pouring because I don't want to make a mess. All right, so let's go over to our ham, and we will just pour this nice mixture over the ham. This nice mixture over our ham, and I'm going to keep some for when it's almost done. And then the next thing we'll do, we'll just glaze it with our pineapple and our cherries. So all right, that looks great. Maybe I could take another one here. What do you think? I'll just leave it. Let's put in some honey on it. Then we are going to cover it with some foil and let it stay in the oven for like 2 hours. So we're going to check this back in 2 hours, okay? All right, so we are going to check our alarm for 2 hours. All right, family, what we are going to do, we are going to just take this ham out of the oven. It ended up staying longer than I anticipated. It ended up staying for about 3 hours because sometimes you can't always do the hours. What I had is this thermometer, and I check and make sure that it was at least 145 degrees all around. So this is our ham all done. It is beautiful. It is all done. And it's too hot now, so I am not gonna taste it for you because I just took it out of the oven. But that is the end of our video. And if you enjoyed this video, thank you so much for staying to the end, and continue everywhere you go to spread the love and let your light shine.